Hey, come on. I'll put your knees up here. Come on. You have his eyes open. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, your eyes are open. It's good to see you. Come on. I got watermelon, so you're going to be happy. Okay. Today's Monday. I come in on my days off.
Don't worry about this escaping.
I volunteer to come in on my days off. I have to come in on my days off. But if I don't come in on my days off, then do a project with other people yet. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and start telling you about her. Welcome everybody first. And I'm Terry. That is Luna. She is our two-toed Linnaeus sloth. There are two types of two-toed, Linnaeus and the Hoffman. And she's a Linnaeus, and they're supposed to be the more social. There are 4 types of three-toed. The main, the pygmy, the brown-throated, and the pilfer. 2 of those are only endangered species. They originate from South and Central America. And the way they're cutting the rainforest, you know, it's just a matter of time before the two-toed go on. It's what the researchers are saying now. So it takes her a few minutes to wake up, but she'll wake up here in a second and be ready to go. Hopefully. Come on, Dana. Can we get out? Let's go. And you say she'll eat, and if she starts eating, you guys can start feeding her. Watermelon is one of her favorite, and I didn't have it this morning. She ate my dish. And excuse me. Hey, look what I have. Smell. Look what I have. Here you go. Come on. I hope she slept this afternoon. Usually when I'm working, I try to keep from knocking on windows and stuff and keeping her awake, but I had a 10 o'clock and then I left and just came back. I gave flights. I look at this thing. You're going to wake up for her. Come on. So I'll start telling you that. So she's waking up and then you can start feeding her and stuff. All right, so they live high in the trees. They do everything upside down. Mix a lot of them. They eat, they sleep, they give birth, and they mate all upside down in the tree. The only time you'll see a sloth out of a tree is if it's going to the bathroom. Now, Luna feels very safe here. There's no predators. The floor is heated. At night, we keep it warm in here. In fact, I have everything off the day. It's 86 and 79 degrees, 86 humidity. Before we leave, it'll be up. I can guarantee you. So, she is an exception to the rule because she likes the floor a lot, so I'm usually down there with her. The way you tell the difference between a two-toed and a three-toed, if you see one, if you don't know what they look like, and use tape, well, that's a sloth. Two-toes will always have 2 toes. The two-toed sloth will always have 2 toes in the front and 3 in the back. The three-toed will have 3 and 3. So that's how you tell the difference. What? No, I turned it down. I turned it off. You don't need it off. Excuse me, right now. Okay. So I usually play her music for her whenever I come in. I usually do it before now, but I've got several things going on today, and I apologize. So she's usually awake and ready when I get in here. But I talk a lot, and so I don't think I've ever done a half hour. It's usually more like an hour. You guys don't have anything to do in the 4 o'clock afterward, do you? Because everything closes down, so I'm good. So when first of all, her hair. If you notice, it grows in opposite to most cats, dogs, and 4-legged animals. That's because they hang upside down all the time. And she's going to eat, so I'm going to you guys start feeding her. And you're going to have her feed with a stick. Because sloths, I'll go back to the hair in a minute. This is how I jump. She cannot see well. She's basically blind in bright lights. However, I know she can see some. She has some vision because she has pulled my mask off every time I had it on.
Really?
Oh, really? Every time. She did not touch me with her razor sharp claws or her teeth. I've been working with her probably about 6, 7 months now, and it took her a good 3 months to even trust me and let me feed her. Hand feed, pet her anywhere I want. It took a long time, but she is really bonded and doing very well now. And you can pet her while she's eating.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Okay, where can I pet her?
Here, let me get her
I don't
another
want to
one.
upset her, so.
You're not gonna. You got that? You need some help? There you go. There you go. You can pet her down here. Yeah, you can pet her. She's soft. I did not get her. I got her brushed this morning, but I usually brush her before the afternoon. I haven't got that done yet, so. She can be a stinker. When I first started working with her, I didn't like her at all.
Really?
She was a stinker. We would come in and do the encounters, and she, what she would do is if you would stick all the stick, and this stick would go flying. Here you go. You want to feel
Oh,
it?
yeah?
Yeah, boom, she'd knock it out of your hand quick. She's real quick with that. And there you got it. No, all right, I'll take the stick. Thank you. You can pat her now. If she turns toward you with your hand, because she's picking up on a smell. Her sense of smell, though they can't see well, her sense of smell is off the chart. She can smell what we had for breakfast, what we probably had for dinner last night, even though you've washed your hands several times today. Yeah, they have a very good sense of smell. And the first research that came out said their hearing was just as well. But we have more of the scientists doing research now, and they said that the hearing isn't near as good as what they thought it was. It's, the smell is her main sensory. Yeah, well, she gets active, so you have to kind of walk around a tree for her. See those teeth?
I'm not really that big teeth.
Yeah, she's got some wild teeth there. Okay, I'll take that stick, and who hasn't fed yet? Here you go.
Abby, did you feed? Here,
Abby
Abby.
has it. Here you go.
Big, actually.
She's 3 feet from toe to toe and 15 pounds. So sloths are solitary animals. You will not see 2 sloths together unless they are mating or they have had a baby in their natural habitat. I know zoos are doing it, but it is absolutely not normal to them, for them. And
Really?
they are solitary animals. That's why I think it took her a while to bond with me and trust me. It took me a lot longer to trust her. When you see those teeth and those razor sharp claws, yes. Took me a while. She's just gonna go up there and hang, I think. Here you go. Who wants to feed?
Girls?
We'll just she's gonna come over there and see what you're doing. She's sounding everybody right now. Is what she's doing. Yeah, you can just come over here and give it to her. She'll take it. If you put it, you gotta go right to her mouth with it.
Oh my gosh, she's so hot.
There you go, baby. There you go, you can pat her. So, back to her hair. Her hair grows in the opposite of most animals, like I was saying. And it has a groove in it, and in the rainforest it collects moisture. And it is green. It grows algae, moss, and fungi. The fungi has been used to treat certain type of cancers, bacterial infections, and parasites. She also is host to about 95, they say 95, all the researchers, not 100, not 96, 95 little bugs and beetles that live on them. She does not have those. Who has a stick?
Oh, stick.
Yeah. Fly. So, but she does not have any of those on her right here. I'm freakish over bugs, and I check her all the time. Okay, she's just coming down to smell you guys. Is what she's doing. Okay, there now. There you go. She don't like her face dirty, so she has to, yeah, if it runs out and slobbers, and they have a lot of saliva. They do, no, not yet. You still got some in your mouth? What are you doing? Let me see. We'll wait just a minute until she gets where she's going. Right now, she's really curious and smelling everybody. She has to do that every time. And so also on the sloths in their natural habitat, they have invertebrates that, now she's ready. Invertebrates that are found nowhere else on the earth except on a sloth. There you go, Luna, take it. Why aren't you eating it? Let me see that. Why is she not eating it? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to give you one in just a minute. Let me see. She's got watermelon here. Here, you love watermelon. Is it not good? I didn't taste it. She's so spoiled. Okay. Come on, now you can. She's eating again. There you go. So she has slow twitch muscles, so all the climbing she's doing, she's exerting very little energy, and what we're feeding her today will take approximately 30 days to digest.
Oh my gosh.
Slow digestion. They're not only slow, they have a slow digestion.
I guess.
Oops.
There we go.
Wherever you're going, she knows to get active at 10 and at 4. And even if there's not an encounter, that's when I come in and train mother, so she's used to that time. Who wants to feed? Oh, she's still chewing that one. Oh my gosh.
How many teeth does she have?
She has quite a few in there, and the teeth that you're looking at, they look like canine. They're called pseudo-canine. They're actually molars, and right above your head over here is where she sharpens them. Oh, right there. Now you see her claws. This is all instinct that she does. Nobody's like to brush her teeth or file her nails or clip them like we do other animals. This is where she files them down, back and forth, back and forth. And if you look right down here, that's where she brings them to a point. She'll turn them and bring them to a point.
Oh my goodness.
When she comes out of the tree, she don't go on a tree. When she goes to the bathroom, she goes right here in this corner. And she just went this morning I found her package. She had it ready for me, didn't you, huh? What do you want? You want another piece? About 20 of them? I wish she was on us this morning. Feed her here. You want to feed it? Come over and feed her, and then you got that feed her again. She's climbing 6 to 8 feet a minute. Again, the researchers, one says that they go 0.2 miles per hour, which is more likely because they cannot get up on all fours. So they say that he says they move at 0.2 miles per hour. Another one said no, they move 2 miles an hour, which is, they debunked that real quick. Because they're army crawl. So they don't get up on all fours, so they have to army crawl. So they're very slow. They are the slowest mammal in the world. And whenever they're mating, they will call, the females will call in the males. And it sounds to me, I got the chance to be in Brazil. I worked for the embassies in other countries, so I was in Brazil several times. And I only saw one sloth. And when I say green and high up in the trees, my translator had to point it out because they are green. They look like, if you didn't know, they look like a leaf. You know, they blend in, and that helps to camouflage them from predators. Also, their slow movement. You'll want to make sure she's eating before you check her. Because if she smells something on you, she's going to turn to smell. She has never bit anybody, never scratched anybody, but she is considered a wild animal. So they have to take precautions, although she's never done it, and, there's always a chance she will. She does have some gnarly looking teeth, I'll tell you that. Are you gonna slow down any, huh? Hopefully she slept this afternoon, I pray she slept. Because if not, she wears out real fast. She looks like she slept, she's moving well. So the females, what they do, it sounds, who wants to feed whoever is wanting to feed, there you go. It sounds like they're saying eating and hanging on to that eating, like that. Only imagine nobody carry or Whitney Houston as high as they can go, but no, that's what they sound like. They all have different voices, just like we do. The females, they don't all sound the same. But they're all saying the same thing at a high note. So it's not a screech, but it's not exactly a song either. It's not, it doesn't hurt your ears, right? It's just real different sounding. So the males come in and they choose who they want to mate with, and then they are gone. They have many mates. They do not mate for life. And once the gestation period, there again, there's the new researchers, scientists that are doing research, says that the gestation period is 9.5 months to 9.5 months, 9 to 9.5 months gestation. The first one said 11 months, which was totally false. They used to say that they are strictly nocturnal. Again, they debunked that. The scientists say they're about half and half. And that's what we find with her. In the wild, they are going to sleep 18 to 22 hours a day. However, again, she's different. She sleeps 15 to 18 hours a day. And she's a good girl. Most of the time, she can't get up on the wrong side of the tree. And most of the time, she has to take up. I told them she could see bright colors. I told them 2 months ago, and they said, "Are you out there looking in?" No, they only see black and white. No, they don't see colors. But every time people would come in with neon colored shoes or white, she would go for them. And I knew she could see colors. And I told him that, and he argued with me. But last week, guess what? The scientist that was doing the study says that they can see bright colors. So, however they see them, but they know that that is something that they're not used to seeing, so they see a color of some kind. Because she will go after the neon colored shoes or white shoe. So, if she comes over there, she will do that after a while too, if I will watch her. She's probably going to want corn in it. Does anybody else want to feed? Because the corn, I feed her because I'm very close to her mouth. And she has, I used to have to feed it to her all the time. And I've taught her how to hold it now. Well, she learned how to hold it, I should say. And she turns it. She does not eat the cob. She just eats the corn off of it, like we do. In the trees, what the predator that is most likely to get them and cause their demise would be a harpy eagle or an anaconda. Anybody? She's ready for another one. There we go. Harpy eagle. I'm telling you, you gotta follow her around too. And on the ground, it's going to be an ocelot or a jaguar. Luna, open. Wait, maybe when she gets over here, she will.
Wait till she gets to her destiny.
Let's see, if she gets to one, she moves around a lot. This is what we do, it's like playing around on.
She's
That's
got
what we
to
do.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so moves around pretty quick.
they smell the cats coming from a distance away, but they cannot climb fast enough, and cats don't, so that causes their demise. No, she's not one of it, she kind of knows what's going on, but we'll wait a minute and see. Here, you want another bite? Here. There you go. Open your mouth. Open your mouth. Here. It's your watermelon. There you go. It's just so So yeah, that's what causes their demise. So they're lucky if they live 15 years, maybe 20 in the wild. They also say that they do not know how many babies they have in a lifetime. I would assume they're going to chip now, so they will be able to keep track of them, but then all the research right now says that they're always pregnant. So they can't keep track of how many they have in their lifetime. In captivity, I know of 2 of the Hoffman, which is the sister sloth to the Linnaeus. And one of them is 47, she's still living. And one of them was 43, Mrs. Seaver, she passed away. So they lived 30 to 40 some years in captivity, much better. They do much better in captivity than they do in the wild. And it's, in the wild they eat lizards. They're called opportunist omnivores. And the way they catch them is they're sitting in the tree, they're green, they look like a leaf. From a distance anyway, what I saw, that the little lizard crawls on them, and they sleep 18 to 22 hours, so they're very still, and boom, their hands are so fast. And they get the lizard and eat it, and the bugs get it finished, she's not around here. There we go. Good job, Linda. Good job. That's a good job. They call the females sows and they call the males boars. The scientists, the researchers just call it baby's baby, or one of them calls it a cub. They are not related to the sloth bear. From behind, she kind of looks primate, hanging there till you see the claws. Then her nose looks like a little pig snout in a way, but they're not related, any relation. Does anybody know that they're related to? Who wants to feed this? There you go.
Who they're related to? Koala?
No. It really surprises me too. They are related to the anteater and the armadillo.
Oh,
things. Where you going, man? Huh? Who wants to feed? I keep giving her this till she doesn't want anymore, and then I'll give her corn. And when I give her corn, you can sit down. I'll also show you her ears. She's ticklish, so I can't show you right now. But once she gets situated, if she'll eat corn, which that's one of her favorite, watermelon corn, that's about her favorite. Then you can sit down and take selfies or whatever you want with her.
Okay.
I always had 2 encounters at different times where she wanted nothing to do with one of the people in there.
Okay.
And I don't know why, I have no idea, but she, for some reason, and it was like I said, 2 different times, that sloths stress very easily. They also have panic attacks. I've not seen her stress, I've seen her mad. And she got mad over a baby blanket that I'm trying to plant, and it's introduced into a baby blanket. I set it there for 45 minutes. She sucked on it, played with it, and I'm trying to slide and pick her up and carry her out. When I went to take it away, she didn't like it. And then it was like a tug of war. She was on the floor, I was on the floor on one side, and I pull it, she'd pull it back. I mean, it was a tug of war. And when I grabbed that, Luna, stop her, you want some? Yeah. Whenever she won't be ready for corn, she knows I've got it up there. I saw her smelling it. There you go. Oh, shoot. Go get it. That's all right. That's all right. You know, here it is. 5-second rule on the light. There you go. She may be tired of watermelon right now. She's interested in smelling it. She keeps looking at you. And she loves phones, by the way. Okay.
Yeah, I saw you put your phone in front of her.
She loves phones, and I put it there only because of the music too. Because I always play it for her before she has an encounter. And like I said, I was running behind you. Luna gets the flavor, but I have for you. I'll let you see here. Where you going? Come on. Look what I have. Smell. What? This is her That's the way she does it. And she'll like to lick it, and then she'll take it. You see. Hey, you want some of this? Put your corn in it too. But I'm not going to feed all this to you. Open your mouth. Look. Here. The corn. Corn. Come on. We're going to give her a few minutes. She's interested in checking out with you out right now. That's what she's doing. So I'm just going to let her do her thing right now. And I will let her smell everybody like she's trying to do. She's a very curious little bird. I'll tell you that. She tilts her head back and you'll see her nose moving. That's what she's doing, is smelling. She started doing this thing about 2 weeks ago when I come in. She was laying on the floor and she puts her left back leg up and sticks her paw out or whatever you do with her, and she wants me to rub her back. And this has become a habit now. That if she does it, she will also let you guys do it. So she don't get her massages her little foot, but you can't touch any of the other. She don't think just that left one. And there's not a thing wrong with it. I mean, I don't know why I'm left one. That's what she likes. Here, look, I got corn. I want you to try this. Here, open your mouth. Oh, there we go. Now, see what we got in here? Look. You want some? I'm not going to hold it for you. You got to hold it. So you get in position, whatever you're going to do. There goes that foot. Do that. Here. You eat your corn and I'll do your foot. But you got to eat your corn first, okay? Here. No, he's smacking at me. Oh no, that's a no-no. Just wanted me to pick the corn off for him. I'm not going to do it. Because you start that, then she expects it all the time. You know, I will a couple times, so she'll start eating it. Usually she'll just eat it, but if she's, I'm not sure that she's fine. I don't think she'll eat grapes, but you can try it. Warren, she's at your half corn today. Yeah. And she has a 4-chambered stomach. I think I told you what she eats today. Takes approximately 3 days to digest. But she has a 4-chambered stomach. She has little microbes that live in there. And those little microbes do a really good job. They digest her food for her. Here, I got a grape. You want a grape? Open your mouth. Here. You're being stubborn. No. You're being stubborn today. I got your corn, come on. Smell. She's learning to touch. She's learning, we're working on several things right now. I don't leave any of her toys in here with her because if you want to let she get something caught in it, doesn't run away. And she's the owner's private boy. We lost her. So I take all of them out of it and I don't want to leave them in here. But she's got a loose tooth right now. So I'll show you up here where she's trying to get it out. Okay, her teeth continue to grow. And there. She's trying to get that tooth out, but it's just not like, oh yeah, I felt it. You ready for this stuff, huh? Here. I'm not going to hold it for you. You have to hold it. Thank you. There you go. When she's done, I say drop, and if I'm paying attention when she's done, she'll drop it in my hand. So, anybody wants to sit down and take a selfie with her now? It's the time to do it.
Sit down and take a selfie.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh, I don't want to get a picture, but I want to catch up to say her or not. Can't tell what she's done. There you go. Switch me out. Switch me out. There you go. Drop. No, drop. There you go. Drop. She's still got a kernel stuck on it. Oh my gosh. Really, Lena? Really? Get that last kernel, that last big bite. I got a big one for you here. You ready now? Here, switch. Drop. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. It's more like, you know, that's way more